Hey guys, it's me, Sky. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I had my boyfriend pick out every step of my makeup. So let's just get on into the video. So I forgot to say this is the part where my boyfriend is picking out my makeup. So this is just all the clips of him picking out my makeup. And then the video after will be me doing the makeup that he picks it out. That's a powder.
No.
That's what you want? You can pick anything.
It's not powder.
Yeah. Did you find eyebrow gel yet?
I'm trying to find one that matches that one, but this one definitely does not match.
You just pick whatever you want. These are his choices of eyebrow stuff. You have to pick primer. So you pick whatever primer you want. I can have more than one or whatever you want.
Why do you have so much stuff? That says base on it. That sounds like a primer. I'll use that.
Okay, you're gonna use that?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you have to pick out an eyeshadow palette. And once you pick one, you can tell me what colors you want me to use.
Why did you get this one?
I bought that one a while ago. That's boring.
I know you just got this one.
Yeah, I used it in my blue monochrome look.
Yeah. Well, then I can't pick it because you used it recently.
You can pick whatever you want. You get to pick the colors and everything.
I won't need that hard. I'm gonna pick the colors.
You got me that.
I know.
I haven't used it in a really long time.
I know it's whatever I want.
Or if you want me to pick mix two.
There's so much stuff in here.
There's so much stuff in here.
Oh, there's another one. That's boring. I'll probably end up picking two then.
You're going to pick with two? These are the two you pick?
Yeah.
Next is foundations.
That's
Over there. Yep.
all these?
Yep, that's all my foundations. The left and the right side are foundations.
I'm gonna look at every single one.
You want to look at all of them.
Yeah.
You want to have a very...
Sure.
What is it? This one. Okay, so go ahead. You can pick any color correcting and any normal concealer.
Okay. I'll pick that one.
That's just a color correcting concealer. So I need a concealer too.
Oh.
That goes underneath concealer.
Uh-oh. Well.
Here goes the Tarte Shape Tape Cream Contour. So you have to pick a cream contour out of those.
Well, I only have like 4 of them.
Because that's all you really need.
I'm gonna go with this one.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. So the two next is setting powder and bronzer.
I feel like that's a lie.
Nope, that's a setting powder. It's just hourglass one. It's a bit white.
This one's a powder too.
Powder, yep. That's a powder. That's a bronzer. The little bitty.
There's like none left of that one.
I know, I have to buy more.
What's a powder?
Yep.
I'll go that one.
Peach powder.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you need a bronzer. That's a bronzer, yep. So next is highlighter.
Yeah, I'll go that one. I'll get some options in it for you.
Some options. Thanks, the Jeffree Star brand. Next is blush.
I bought you this one, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I know. I just left the protective case on.
Does it bug you that I just peeled it off?
Is that the one you want me to use? So next.
The ones up there?
Yeah, so those are Jeffree Stars. I just have the Jeffree Star holder. These are just all my lipsticks. Those don't go in the holder. They don't fit. So I need a lipstick or a lip gloss.
Do you even open it? I'm gonna fuck it up. Oh. Bright pink. You can see you've never used it.
Yes.
Is this one gonna be? I almost thought I'd do it just because it would be funny. But I feel like
You can pick a lipstick or a lip gloss, or you can pick one of each. Or you can pick a bunch of lipsticks if you want. Wow, sorry, headphone users.
yeah, sorry about that, I guess. I'll go with this one.
That one?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a Kylie Jenner one.
Kylie Jenner setting spray. He's got these options or these options.
I don't want to mess with these shells too much. Cause...
Just look from afar, babe. Don't touch, just look.
I'll go that one.
The Morphe one?
Yeah.
This is eyeliner. You can either choose a pencil or a liquid or both. He thought he had to match the eyeliner to the eyebrow stuff.
I didn't.
Eyeliner.
Yes. No. For some reason
I eyeliner. Like what I do my eye wing with? Or what
I'll just go with this one.
So you're gonna go
I
with
think it's this one.
you're gonna go with a gel liner?
This one.
That one?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
You want a liquid liner too?
Yep.
And at least mascara. I knew you were gonna pick the bright pink one.
Well, it also says big ego.
Wanna look at the brush?
Yeah, because I have a feeling. Fuck it.
Going with the bright pink one?
Yep.
What is it? Big Ego by Tarte. The next thing is lashes. He has to choose between any of these pairs. So he's gonna go with the Kiss Looks So Natural. So for brows, he had picked out the Soft Brown Dip Brow from Anastasia and the Mellow Tinted Brow Gel. Now, I don't like this, but I'm gonna make it work. This I really like. It was so funny watching him try to pick out products. He was like, I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to do it. And yes, I did force him to do it because I thought it would be a cute video idea. And I know it's not that big of a deal to be on camera. Sorry if the audio changed. I had to switch my mic around so it's not so far away from me. He told me that for the eyeshadow, I could do whatever colors I wanted, but I had to use both palettes. I'm going to ask him for suggestions though. It was funny watching him try to like figure what everything, like he thought certain things were supposed to match. Like he thought you were supposed to match lip liner with your eyebrow stuff. So the concealer he chose was the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to be using it in the shade Fair, and I'm going to use it just to carve out my brows because I'm not allowed to use what I normally use to carve out my brows. So next I'm just going to be prepping my eyes. I'm just going to prep that with the same concealer that I used to carve out my brows. Because we are very limited today, boys and girls. I don't really use the Tarte Shape Tape that much anymore because I just find that it's really drying. Sorry if I'm like, sorry if it's all like off balance right now. I'm trying to like figure out the setup and the mic. It's just a lot to learn, okay? So now I'm going to set my eyes. The setting powder he chose was Peach Perfect. You'll see this in every clip that I include of him picking out all the makeup. I'm not just saying that he picked it out, he actually picked it out. I'm so proud of him. I had to tell him exactly where everything was though, because he doesn't know how my makeup room is set up, and he'd just be looking around like. So the two palettes he chose for eyes was the Morphe Pride palette and the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk. These are the insides. So we're going to be doing a very colorful look today. I'm going to go ask if there's any specific colors he would like to see. So there's one specific color he wants me to use. Other than that, he doesn't care. And it's Make Magic in the Morphe Pride palette. It's like a shimmery teal. And I think I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line, but we'll see. I think I'm going to do purple on the top and then a blue lower lash line. So I'm going to start off by going in with Love Wins in the Morphe Pride palette. I love this palette. It's so colorful. I think I'm starting to get used to this whole YouTube thing. I'm looking into getting, sorry, I got distracted, someone sent me a message, a laptop so I can actually edit, because as of right now, I'm just editing all of my videos on my iPad in iMovie, and I'm having a really hard time actually being able to like add cool effects and stuff. Like, I know it works for now, but I'd like to be able to up my content. I'm having a really fun time making videos. Like, it's becoming a really fun hobby, and it's just fun to sit down and play with makeup, you know? Sometimes I just, like, usually when I wasn't filming, I would just be sitting down at 10 p.m. doing my makeup for fun anyways. So, like, what's the difference, right? So I'm just blending that up all the way to like my brow bone almost. I just want this color to be really blown out. It's okay if it looks messy, because as I say, it will all be fixed in the end. So next, to deepen that up a bit, I'm going to go in with Amethyst in the Desert Dusk palette. I'm just going to put that right into my crease. Just blend that in. I don't know what brush I'm using. Again, I got it in a BoxyCharm. I think it might be Moda is the brand. I got it in my last Boxy Luxe. Okay. And to just deepen that up even a little further, I'm going to take SF from the Morphe Pride palette. I actually think that this purple with blue lower lash line is going to actually work out really good. Wait, I didn't look at what lip color eyeliner. I think it's just normal pinks that he picked. He didn't screw me over because I have a green lipstick, or I have a bright yellow lipstick, and he did not pick either, which I was very, very pleased with. Warning, if you hear my boyfriend screaming at video games in the background, I am not responsible for that. I told him to be quiet. So I'm going to do a half cut crease, and I think I'm going to use Twilight out of this palette all over my lid. It's got a blue shift. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually purple with a blue shift, and since I'm going to be doing a blue lower lash line, I thought it would work out really well. So let's just start that. So this is what it looks like on the lid. I've just got to blend the edges out. It's not as intense as I was hoping for, but it works. So I'm just going to take that amethyst color again from the Huda Beauty palette and just blend out the edges on the outer corner. I like to take it and just stamp it on the outer corner. I just find this works. I find that if I blend, I take it in way too far, like I'll start going, and I'm just like, I don't want that. So if I just stamp it, the brushes will kind of blend as I stamp, I find. That might not be what's happening, but it's what's happening on my eyeballs. So lucky for me, he picked out an eyeliner. And at first he didn't want a liquid liner, and then I was like, alright, so you don't want a liquid liner? And he's like, wait, no, what's this one? And then he opened it and was like, I guess I'll do this one. It's like, awesome, because I like to do wings. I don't know how to do like a fully glam look without a wing. And yes, I'm trying not to use tape today. We will see how well this goes over. It's so hard to talk and do eyeliner. This eye's like wrinkly, so it's not doing anything for me. Do I want to do a wing, or do I want to just leave the eyeliner like this? What do we think? Let's try a baby wing. So we're gonna go up. Oh, this is already a mistake. Yep, that was a mistake. If eyeliner's running out. See that? Come on. Because I can't choose a different one. This is what I was stuck with. Wow, I'm just like, hi guys, can you see what I'm doing? No? Great. Okay. Come on, you can do it. That one went easier. Oh, they're even. Oh my god, amazing. Amazing. I think I'm just gonna go back in. Sorry, headphone users. I think I'm just gonna go back in with a black eyeshadow from the Morphe Pride palette and just go over it, and it's because it's not as black as I want. I think it's running out. Yeah, so I've said this before, with my eyeliners, I like to just go over with a black shadow, and this will just really make it actually opaquely black, and also it could help your eyeliner from running. Don't know what to talk about. Well, it's Monday here. Go to work tomorrow. So that'll be super fun. So I'm done with the eyeliner. Looks somewhat the same, so that's awesome. Yay me. So next up is lashes. He chose the Kiss lashes in the style Shy. I've used these before. They're really natural. I kind of wish he picked a more dramatic one. But these, wow, I'm like, can you hear the packaging? ASMR. So we're just gonna use these and I'll be back. So while I'm waiting for this lash to dry, yes, I have a stain on my shirt. It's not mine, it's my boyfriend's. I thought I would wear his clothes in honor of him being in a YouTube video. That works, right? The mascara he chose is the Tarte Big Ego mascara, and I'm just going to use this to press my fake lashes with my real lashes together. You can do this before or after you put on your fake lashes. I really don't think it matters. My biggest thing is after I do it, I just take these or your tweezers or whatever you use to put your lashes on and just smush them together once they have wet mascara on them. That's certain you'll never be able to see the difference. Just make sure you get as close to your lash line as possible and just press them together. And look, you can't see the difference, but can you see the difference right here? Because I haven't pressed them together. Alright, so my lashes are on. They're super pretty. The next step is gonna be primer. So the primer that he had chosen for me was a Becca Brighten Blur primer. And I literally say to him, I say, okay, this is my primer drawer. Here you go, pick out a primer. And he goes, all right. And he's looking at all the names. And he's like, well, that says base, so that would probably work. And then he picks this one out and he's like, wait, I didn't read the back. Is this even a primer? I was like, I literally said, this is my primer drawer. I was like, I'm showing you exactly where everything is to make it easy for you. He's like, oh, okay. Like, dude, listen. I actually have only used this primer 3 times. This will be my 4th. So I don't really have an opinion on it yet. I don't know if primers really ever do anything. This is Brighten and Blur. I don't know if I notice a blurring or not. Like, I think I do. And it definitely gives my skin a little glow. I don't know if you can see that. But it doesn't make my foundation look any worse. So for foundation, he chose the Luminous Silk foundation by Giorgio Armani. He's like, I'm going to pick the expensive one for you. Here you go. And it's like, all right, thanks, bud. And it's in the shade 2. Even though I literally used this foundation earlier today. This is my second time doing my makeup now. I really like this foundation. And I don't care if it's... He also picked the beauty blender I got to use. This is one he bought me. So I'm just gonna blend that into the skin. I think this foundation gives really, like, it gives, like, medium coverage, which I like, but it gives you a really, like, dewy complexion. And it just sits on the skin so well. I think it's definitely something that's worth the $70. I don't know any foundation really that sits exactly like this on my skin. Like, usually when I use foundations, I have like really bad forehead lines, and usually every foundation I use sinks right into it right away. This one doesn't. I'm so sorry again if you can hear him playing video games, because I can hear him. So I don't know if my mic will catch it or not, but I'll just apologize again. It looks so good. I prefer like lighter coverage foundations versus like really high coverage. So for contour, he was like, as I was saying, for contour, he chose the Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer in Honey. I ordered this from Sephora because they had the concealers on sale, and I already have 2 shades that match me. And I wanted to try and get one for contour, but this one I think is just, it's such a weird color on me. It just really does not work for a cream contour, but it's what we're going to use today. Kind of looks like diarrhea on my skin tone. Like, it has that like yellowy undertone, which is not what your contour should have. Like, I was looking more for like a neutral contour color, and I chose like a yellowy pukey color, and I was just not impressed. I haven't used it, and there's a reason for it, but yeah, I probably used way too much too. Sick. Just gonna blend that in. This might be where it goes down. I'm just gonna powder it really heavily. I'm gonna conceal the heck out of it. I'm surprised he didn't choose this concealer for like actual concealing, because he was like really adamant. I have like an ABH brow gel, and he was like going to pick it because he picked another ABH brow product. I was like, you don't have to match them, like you can. I was like, but that's not like a necessity. And he like was doing it all throughout it. He was like trying to match the lipsticks and everything. Yeah, this is just such not a nice color on me. Oh my god. Like, I don't know why I thought this would work. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't use this. This is why I don't use this. I look like an Oompa Loompa. Oh no, oh no, oh no. It looks so orange. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape as I mentioned, but he also chose the Becca Eye Under Eye Concealer, which I was really, really happy about because I use this every single time I do my makeup. It's literally almost gone. I love it so much. I find it just helps it not crease as bad, helps it stick as well. Like, I find my concealer lasts longer than my foundation does in a day. Which, like, I guess, I don't know if that's what you want, but it's what I want. I want my concealer to last. I want my concealer to not crease. And it just color corrects your bags so well. Like, that's no concealer, just Becca Under Eye. Now it's time for some Tarte Shape Tape to suck the moisture out of my under eyes. I remember when I wanted to try this so badly before I bought it, and they didn't sell it in Canada, so I had to ship it from Ulta. And I got real bad duties, and I was really mad. Duties is like, I don't know if you know what that is in the US, but it's like if you order stuff out of country, they make you pay taxes on it when it comes through the border. Depending on what it is, they'll decide how much they charge you. I'll put some this way. Maybe I can zone out some of that orange. But yeah, I have to pay like, I think it was like 30 bucks, not just on the concealer, I bought other stuff, but it was the first time I had really had to pay a lot of duties. Another place that makes you pay a lot of duties is Jeffree Star. He always makes me pay duties. I bought one of those Valentine's Day mystery boxes that were like, I bought the one that was like $300, and then I had to pay like 60 bucks in duties. I was like, what the heck? I should have got like 2 boxes for this thing. Stealing all my money, the government. Always. Now, to set my under eyes, I'm going to be using the Peach Perfect setting powder, because that's what I got chosen for me. And I can only use one beauty blender, so I don't get to use my little Laura Mercier puff. That's okay. This powder, I actually, even though I have dry skin, is one of my favorites. It blurs your skin so beautifully. It is really heavily scented, but like, I don't know if you can tell how blurred that made my under eyes. It's so good. And it smells so good. It tastes good too if you get some in your mouth. It's a little snack for later. Going to powder my whole face just to see. I just want to see if I can counteract any of this orangeness that's going on. As I said, it doesn't really bother my dry skin that much, even though it's a matte powder. So for bronzer, he chose the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Bronze Bondi. I bought this, and it is too dark for me. I can make it work. I just don't know if it'll work as well when I already have a really, really orange contour on. Doesn't look that bad on camera, but like when I look in my mirror, it's like really freaking orange. Raw Beauty Crispy. Am I orange? Am I orange? I love Raw Beauty Christie. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. Now on to highlighter. He said he gave me this because it has lots of options in it. You guys seen this in my last video. The problem with this is that every shade leaves a cast on me, like any of the normal shades. But I'm going to use it anyways. I'm going to use Gold Breaker, this mixed one. It's like the least amount of cast on me out of all of them. Well, maybe it won't leave a cast because I'm an Oompa Loompa and 3 shades darker today. Yeah, it didn't leave a cast on me today. Wonder if that's because I was shade darker. So I guess if I use an orange contour, I can use this. Awesome. Just what I wanted to know. So I'm going to use this as an inner corner highlight as well. A brow bone highlight. Ooh, that's so cute. And for blush, he gave me this NARS Unfiltered 2 palette to use. He gave me this as well because he says it has options, and then he said it's also because he bought it for me. Can you hear that? So I'm going to be mixing all 3 of these shades. Love, 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 love blush. I like putting, I don't know if you noticed, but I put highlighter on the front of my cheeks as well. I just like the look of it. On the tip of my nose. I really like this look. Next is, oh, under eye. So he wants that blue color, which is what I'm going to use on my lower lash line. He also picked a lower lash liner. So the lower lash color he picked was by Lise Wachee in Bois de Rose. It just looks like a pinky color. I don't know if you can see that. It just looks like a rosy, pink color. It's nothing cool. So I'm going to take that light teal blue that he wanted and run that along my lower lash line. Ooh, I like it. I'm just building it up because I want it like to be really intense. Like I want you to be able to see the blue. Oh, you can see the blue. Oh, I like that. It looks very So lastly, well not lastly actually, second last is lips. So this is the Kylie Jenner lipstick in High Maintenance. I don't mind Kylie Jenner's lipsticks, but I don't like lipsticks in general. I prefer lip glosses or tinted balms. I don't know how well this is gonna go with this makeup look, like I said. Hi, Foot. I forgot that he picked out this color. Yeah, it's a little too pinky for what I would have chosen, but it works. My cat wants to steal the show again, guys. She loves being in my videos. I asked if she wanted out of the bedroom, and she didn't. She just wants to play with the bear. So yeah. Now lastly is setting spray. He chose the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, which is my personal favorite. So what do you think?
No, you did really good.
Thanks. Do you see how I used the blue you wanted on the lower lash line?
Yeah.
I wanted to do purple.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
No, it looks really good.
Thanks.
You got my sweater all dirty though.
Yeah, I already told them that I was using your sweater because it's your video. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.